Tosses, you don't throw it out.
Solid. Oh my, what a...
Call me a giant or call me a 49er. Call me a warrior, cause I follow a code of honor.
What is up, guys? This is your boy FightNightsFinest, the sofa commentator, bringing you guys another online world championship matchup in the heavyweight division. But as usual, I probably have a topic lined up and I'm not going to talk about the gameplay. And if you guessed that, then you honestly are correct, because I do have a topic lined up for today. The other day I was in a Skype chat after the Earned and Unlocked podcast that I did with the Floor Huggers on Friday. Kind of late night stream, and you can probably catch it on her channel afterwards. But you know, me, the Floor Hugger, Black Love, Savage Renegade, and a few other people in there that don't do YouTube are generally cool. Just having a conversation about people's attitudes and the way that they look at things in life. And we came to the conclusion that we need to try to run an experiment of, let's test something and see how well it actually works out. At the end of the day, we didn't really have any clear-cut solution, and it brought me to thinking about a video that I saw by ATC Analogy. I'm sorry if I got his name wrong, but it's on the screen. His link is in the description. I'm hoping this may be a video response to his video. If it's not, then it's not, but I'll still link the video in the description so you guys can check it out. And it brought me to the same question that he had, and his video was entitled "How Hard Is It to Grow on YouTube?" And the thing that I noticed when it comes to success is that people want a clear-cut path to get in there. They want one way to do it, basically a guide, step by step, rule by rule, step by step, rule by rule, just a clear-cut path and routine that they need to follow in order to gain success. And the way YouTube works is like a capitalist system where you have to, it's designed for everybody to succeed and everybody to have a chance, but at the same time there may be limitations to it, and if you play your cards right, you can end up getting to success. But like I said, there's no clear-cut way to do it, and that's the thing that people look for. People tried every single method in the book in order to grow on YouTube, from doing a variety of content, to putting up and posting videos on a daily basis, to doing dual comms, triple comms, podcasts, you name it. It's all out there. Community channels, all of it is all out there. Those are pretty much the main ones that people follow. And most recently, the next thing that came up is networking. Now, networking is a basic foundation to growing in anything that you're doing, whether it's business or YouTube, video games, whatever. You want to play with a clan and get better, get better scores that way. It's never really an individual thing. It's a basis to it. And since this basic idea has been put out there, people have been non-stop trying to, gain contact information with other YouTubers around the same subscriber count and around the same subscriber rate, and see if they can't share subscribers in between them and get to a higher level. Now, for the most part, you get the general idea of how this works, where sometimes it works, most of the time it doesn't. And the success rate behind this has worked for a few people, but for the most part, it hasn't worked for everybody. And that brings me back to the thing of there's no clear-cut way to do this. So now the thing that's been going on is people have been trying to mix in a little bit of everything, from posting on community channels, doing dual comms, networking, you name it. Like I said earlier, everything in the book has been done. The shout outs from bigger YouTubers has been gained, and you see somewhat of how that translates, but at the same time, people don't count in the fact that people are unpredictable, period. You never can take a person at face value, and you never know what they're going to do next. Even a person in their life that has the most strictest routine in the world that they follow to a T every single day still has variations that's going on in their life. And that's just human nature and human society, where we all have that very thing that makes us unique and different. And to me, the thing is that these ideas that are put out there quickly become recognized and are oversaturated once it works for one person, or works for a group of people, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 individuals. Then all of a sudden it's counted as success. And this little idea that was taken and then evolved and executed will lead you to get to this area. And then people try generally to pass it down saying, okay, this is the way that works for me, and this is the way to do it. And the honest truth behind it is it's not going to work for everybody. People honestly expect that somebody else's idea will work for them. And the truth is, when they first came up with that idea, how was it different from the last person that did it? You know, it was a truly new and innovative thing, and it worked for them. Then by them trying to pass it down, just trying to help other people along, the market gets oversaturated. You look at this throughout history in any situation, whether it's the Dust Bowl that happened in American history where, oh, there was a whole bunch of farming and crops and stuff good in the West, and people head over there to the West, start farming and stuff, and then you get the Dust Bowl where soils and fertilized, you know, these giant crops that everybody was seeing and people thought would make them, you know, gain a lot of money, and then everybody started flocking over there to do the idea, and then it turns everything that happened into shambles where it's no longer a good way to go about it, and then it's never really reused, or if it's reused, it's reused years later, and then it becomes a success. So these ideas that are being put out now with the podcasts, the dual comms, the shout outs are generally the best kind of thing. It has the highest success rate. But that and the networking, these are oversaturated ideas. These are ideas that have been done, tested, and proven it works. And now you're seeing commentators flock to it, including myself, flock to the idea of this is going to work and I need to do this. And if I strictly follow this routine of doing it, I will be able to gain success on YouTube. And it's not the truth. You have to find a new and inventive way to do something. Execute it, and then people like to try to keep things to themselves. Oh yeah, I'm not going to tell anybody how I gained this. But it may just be the thing that sparks up another idea in order for somebody else to gain success. And maybe a few more people can grow with that success from the idea that the last person had. So the truth is, behind growing on YouTube, the secret is just being unique, and then finding a brand new idea that has not been done and executing it to the best of the person's ability. And that's the only true way that I've seen over the time of just watching YouTube videos and watching commentators and watching people go on about it, and in my own personal experience to see what works. You know, I've done dual commentaries and haven't gained any subscribers from it. I posted on community channels and got at least 1 or 2 people to come over, and then they never saw them again after a video or two. Then they just become a number, and no YouTuber wants a subscriber that becomes just a number. Sure, it would be nice to have 20,000 subscribers, but if you're getting 500 views per video, that's an issue, and nobody wants that. We want something that's going to lead to a consistent rate or a consistent base where we know these people are going to watch, these people are going to like, these people are going to comment, and I'll average this out throughout my entire YouTube thing, YouTube career, whatever you want to call it. So for the commentators and even subscribers out there that are thinking about starting YouTube or thinking this way is, I heard this works, don't look for it, don't follow it, do your own thing, try your own methods out, try to mix in a few things and see how it works. Be battle tested, be battle ready, and use experience to your advantage, or use your head and use your ideas as a human being to really satisfy your thirst for becoming bigger. Don't look for the little things, don't look for the tips and tricks, because they're honestly not going to help you. You can still give it a try, give it a go if you don't believe me. I'm telling you from my own personal experience of what I know from the 8 months, 9 months doing YouTube already. But I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary and found something useful and helpful out of it. If you did, please hit that like button or just leave your thoughts in the comment section. This is your boy FightNightsFinest, the Soulful Commentator, and I'm off this. Peace.